It's Ash from Super Videos back for another live Q&A dead talk session. Let's just wait for a few more people to join and ask their questions before we get started. I can see Animated Alex is already on. Says, yo, how are you, Animated Alex? Glad you could join. SSJ King Ken, hey, how are you? King Ken, glad you could join. And let me know, as always, if there's any issues with the audio. Animated Alex, spoilers, dog takes down the CRM and saves Rick. That's too much of a spoiler, man. Why would you do that to everyone? Alright, I think we are back. I'm not sure. Let me know in the chat. I see you already started keeping the discussion going, which is good. But let me know if you can hear me. I just had my computer crap out on me. Had to fix it. So I have this like extension for USB, and sometimes it just likes to do this where everything disconnects, and that's what happened. In case you wanted to know what actually happened, it was my extender crapping out on me. There we go. Okay, let's get to the chat. Let's not waste any more time. I'm gonna skip through you guys commenting about me being gone or trying to fix it. Let me see. Animated Alex, do you think we could get an explanation to what Daniel was doing during season 4, since he hasn't or we haven't seen it? I think there is, but not on Fear. If they do it, it's extremely likely to be in that's one of the Tales episodes, Tales of the Walking Dead. I don't think they would do like a back or a flashback to tell that story. Giuseppe, what if Ash messed up the stream on purpose because he had to take a dump? No, but my computer took a dump on me there. Yeah, no new comments yet. How many people do we got on? We have 2 people on. Don't tell me something happened again. Did it crash? Let me go to the chat. I don't know if we're still good, but I have like a error thing going. So I don't know if that's just from before or if something is wrong. So let me know. Animated Alex, hear me out. Morales movie. And he dies in the first 2 minutes. I'll be down with that. And then the rest of the movie is about Rick. Okay, I don't know what that error is. I don't know if it's from now or from before. But let me know if everything is good. If everything is good, we're gonna dive into the chat more seriously with the questions and stuff. Giuseppe, Ash is the GOAT. Thank you. By the way, I just posted a Fear sneak peek breakdown video. If you haven't checked it out, do check it out after. Not now. Stick around right now, but check it out after. Also, let me see if I can... Yeah, look at that snow, everyone. It's really cold here, so... Yeah. Giuseppe, it's all good, Ash. Perfect. So that error must be from before then. But to make sure everything is good, because I do see some delays, I'm gonna restart the stream real quick, just so that we can get back to the normal chat or a normal stream. Okay, so we just reconnected and it says excellent connection now, so I think we're good. Giuseppe, damn, that's more snow than I've seen on The Walking Dead. Yes, it is. And this is nothing compared to what we usually get. And it's not that cold. Let me see how cold it is today or tonight. It's just -1 here. We don't consider it cold, and I'm saying -1, not Fahrenheit, centigrade, or however you say that. And we usually don't say it's cold enough until it's like -15. So that's a little weather history for you guys, for where I am. Animated Alex, I think the CRM are stronger than the Commonwealth, because most people at Commonwealth are civilians, while the CRM seems to be always working and have more soldiers. Absolutely. I mentioned this in a couple of my videos. The biggest difference between CRM and Commonwealth is like I don't want to say generic, but a regular community, just like Alexandria, just like the Omaha colony and so on. CRM, it's something completely different. CRM is a military organization, which means that they have not only more civilians, but their goal is different. Like the whole structure that they have is a lot different than a regular a community would be. Animated Alex, nice snow. Yes, it is. Giuseppe, here in Miami, it's always hot as hell. Yeah, I can imagine. Giuseppe, will we ever see The Walking Dead in Miami? We might. We might see Walking Dead everywhere, with how much they're expanding. Because think about it. Now we have multiple locations, CRM, we have the Omaha colony, we have the Portland colony, we have the Fear group and the settlers from Virginia's group and their colonies. We have Commonwealth. We have, what else? That's good enough. It's like all over the US if we think about it, which is interesting. Giuseppe or New York? New York City, I don't know. I don't think they'll do that because it's all about budget. I think it takes a lot of budget out of them because it's New York City. It's not cheap to film there. But New York State, we might see something somewhere in New York State because they've already set it up, obviously. Giuseppe, any big cities? Yes, we probably will, but I don't think they'll film in big cities. They might make it seem like it's a big city, but I don't think they'll film in actual big cities. They might like have CGI do a little bit of the trick and even like make it seem like they're in a different city where they're not. They're in a smaller city, something like that. Animated Alex, that's more snow than the mountains in California. Yeah, California could see some of that. Not snow, but some of that rain. Not just California, but I think that there's been some wildfires in San Francisco too. Giuseppe, is it possible CRM and Commonwealth will fight each other? Great question. I did a long video on that, like a 13-minute video. I think realistically, no. And by realistically, I mean something that they would want to do and something that would make sense long term. But it'll be a cool thing, cool concept. And yeah, you just saw, I think you heard the click too. My camera disconnected again, but it's back now. That's why I paused, because I saw it disconnect, but I decided to continue my thought process before I get to it. Animated Alex, Rick's on vacation in Hawaii. He's on vacation in London, where he's from. He's been on vacation for a very long time. I know he did a movie, but still. He's been gone for like 2 years, right? Movies don't take 2 years, especially the movie that he did. I think it was maybe a year or something. King Can Do, guys, remember the natives from Fear? Yeah, Walker's group. I remember them. They were a pretty cool group. I miss them in the universe. King Can, I can't remember the name. I just know the main guy's name. Walker. Simple name. Very fitting name in this universe. Animated Alex, I hope we learn more about the mystery character and is not just there for looks. Yeah, I have a feeling it's more hype than anything. I don't think the mystery character is as interesting and mysterious as we think. And by that, I don't mean like it's not a character that we know. I'm just saying that it's not a huge deal. It's not as big of a deal as people are making it out to be. I see everywhere in YouTube people with like clickbait thumbnails. Not gonna name names. If you follow my my Twitter, and you follow what I post on the community section, you know who I'm talking about. But they make it out to be that, or they make it look like, at least in the thumbnails, that this mysterious character could be Rick, it could be Morgan, it could be this, it could be that. No. All of that is just clickbait. We don't know who it is. It's a new character. That's all we know. And that's all we need to know. Any more speculation on that is just extra and wasted video. Or not video, but wasted discussion, I think. Like, before we saw him in the finale, there was still a little bit of question mark, but at this point, it's a new character. We don't know who he is, we don't know what he looks like, but we know it's a new character. That's all we need to know. King Ken, I feel like... Oh wait, I missed one. Giuseppe, what if Rick never left? Some things would have been better, some things would have been worse. I think overall, it worked out for the best. Especially because he's not dead. He's just getting his own movie. King Ken, by the way, I feel like Fear Season 1, 2, and 3 are underrated. Here's the thing. I'm not a fan of Season 3. Parts of it, not all of it. Season 2, I didn't enjoy whatsoever. If I remember correctly. I don't remember the exact storylines, but Season 1 was okay. A little bit of a missed opportunity with what they did, but Season 2 and 3 could have been a little better, but obviously Season 4 and 5 were terrible, so I think I would take Season 2 and 3 any day over Season 4 and 5. Giuseppe Andrew Lincoln is rich. Yeah, he doesn't need to do anything for like 5 years at least before he starts thinking about, maybe I should go back to work. But again, he did do a movie. We're not saying he hasn't done anything, but still, it's... Andrew Lincoln is Rick to us, so he needs to stay as Rick. Anyway, King Ken, Walker, and Dog are still alive. They never died, and the people at the hospital... Where'd they go? Yeah, the people at the hospital, I think you mean the hospital Beth was kept at from The Walking Dead. They're still alive as well. But yeah, Doug was the other guy's name. Walker and Doug. Very clever names. But yeah, both are alive. They might reappear at some point, but more likely than less, more specifically, Walker will be in like a Tales episode, I think. Animated Alex, I felt like the Felix flashbacks felt out of place. They should have showed it later in the show or something. Yeah, I agree. what I don't like with World Beyond at the moment is it feels like too many flashbacks. It's like if you wanted to give us those stories, you should have just started from there, you know? I don't understand why we need so many flashbacks. I do get getting backstories, but back to back to back to back, this early on in a show, I don't think it makes a lot of sense. Giuseppe, fear is my eyes isn't redeemable. Yeah, and here's the thing. After I did my my reaction to 601, everyone's like, why were you so negative? You should look at everything glass full. You should be more positive and more optimistic and this and that. But really, a few bad seasons like the ones Fear has had will do this to you. So yes, season 6 episode 1 was good, but I'm not gonna let that fool me. Let's just say that. But I'm not saying that Fear won't ever be redeemed in my eyes. I'm just saying it's not redeemed within one good episode. After one good episode, that's not realistic. Just like, and it goes the same with The Walking Dead. After a few bad episodes in season 7, we didn't come out and say season 7 was terrible. We did at the end. At the end, we're like, yeah, season 7 is not great. Same with season 8. And I feel like more times than not, at the moment, we don't realize how bad a season really is until later on. Or even a few episodes in. You know what I mean? And the reason I say that is because we won't know how good season 6 might be until we see a few episodes and see the storylines that they're building. Animated Alex, I like that the kids from World Beyond couldn't kill a single walker. Kind of brings that just learning how to survive feel. Yeah, and I don't want to see a lot of that because it's repetitive, but a little bit was, not unique, but it was a breath of fresh air. I agree with you on that. King Ken Crazy Dog. Yeah, Crazy Dog, that was his name. He was with Walker where he left. Yes, when he left, yeah. Animated Alex, I think the bounty hunter should have lived longer. Yeah, I do as well. But I talked about this in one of my videos for Fear, but I think that the bounty hunter was a catalyst to have Morgan's transition happen. And the reason that they had him in the story in the first place was that, for Morgan. And I don't know whether his story longer term would have been interesting enough if it stayed the same. I think the only reason why he made such a big impact was because short and sweet. You know what I mean? Animated Alex, Walker, or no, not Walker, Walter White versus Alpha, Battle of the Battles. Battle of the Battles, or... Oh, Battle of the Baddies. Or Baldies. Sorry, I can't read. Battle of the Baldies. Yeah. Obviously, Walter White would take that. Walter White is smart. Not physically the most, but neither is Alpha physically. Alpha, the only thing with her is intimidation. She can intimidate people to a way no one can. And she's twisted, dark and twisted. Walter White, he could come up with some sort of science thing and destroy a full herd or something. Animated Alex, Walker will become a walker. Yeah, Walker will become a walker when he dies, which he will eventually die. Giuseppe for season 5. Fear season 5 was a dumpster. Yes, it was. It absolutely was. Especially the whole thing with the camera that they did. I don't know which episode, but that episode that never should have existed. Never. Or that episode where there's a beer balloon. Should never have existed. King Ken, understatement. Yeah, it is an understatement to just say it was a dumpster. Giuseppe, bro, I can make a better show than season 5 on a season or on a $5 budget. Yeah. I don't think that they had a big budget in season 5. Looks like season 6 they actually do have a good budget. Looks like. But we'll see. Animated Alex, Morgan, and Rick better reunite before the show ends. They're like the OGGs of the show. Yes, I think that would be epic to see. King Ken season 4 should have been Madison looking for the kids. Like, why did she magically find... And the trailer made it seem like Madison was talking to Morgan, but was a trick. Yeah, they did a lot of bad stuff there. They made a lot of bad decisions marketing that season to begin, and then how they executed the season. King Ken, season 3 of Fear, I really liked every episode. To me was, and they had lots of development for each character. Remind me, what was that? What was season 3? Like, what was the starting point? What was the ending point? Because I honestly don't remember. Animated Alex, Fear season 5 felt like an old Batman and Robin episode. Basically, oh no, someone's in trouble, better go save them. Yeah, I agree. It was a parody. It looked like a parody, to be honest. Animated Alex, Fear the Walking Dead minus well be called Clear the Walking Dead, because it's basically a Morgan spinoff. Yeah, that's a good title. A good Morgan spinoff would be Clear. A Walking Dead Tales. Or a Walking Dead story. You know how there's like the Mandalorian, a Star Wars story? It could be Clear or To Clear or something. And then a Walking Dead story. Or any title and then a Walking Dead story. That would be a pretty cool generic name for a spinoff. King Ken, looking back at Fear season 4, it wasn't as bad as season 5. First half, yes. Second half, no. I think the second half of season 4 were just as bad as the second half and the first and second half of season 5. Alright, we have 5 people concurrently watching, but let me see how many people are actually engaged and asking questions. I'm not gonna single anyone out, but so King Ken, Animated Alex, Giuseppe, so 3 people. So 2 people are just watching, which is cool. There we go. Zach Dixon, TWD, with a question. Thank you. Do you watch Walking Dead World Beyond episode 3? Did I watch it? No, I did not watch it yet. I'm planning to watch it tonight or early tomorrow. So don't spoil it, please. I already had a big part spoiled for me. Don't spoil another part. King Ken, it's not out. I think it's out now. Or maybe it's not. I don't know. If people have seen it, I'm sure it's out to some capacity. Zach Dixon, TWD, I won't. Thank you. I appreciate it. And the big part that was spoiled for me was the ending of it. I'm assuming you've seen it, so you know which part. But we don't want to talk about it because I don't know how many people have seen the episode. I haven't. Giuseppe, the ending of season 5 of Fear, absolutely trash. Yeah, like compare the ending of season 5 of Fear to the ending of season 5 of The Walking Dead. Drastically different. Drastically different quality, different intensity, different feeling. You know what I mean? But they were in a way sort of similar. Sort of. And the reason I say that is Morgan got shot at the end. Similarly, wasn't it at the end of season 5 where... Let me actually check. Wasn't it where Rick shot that guy? Pete? Wasn't it? I think it was. Something like that. Let me check. Yeah, it was. Rick kills Pete. That was the end. So similar. Two people or a character getting shot. You know what I mean? But it just was done way better. And I know it was a little different, like the context, but still. Animated Alex, I think Morales' return could have made sense if they showed in the episodes. I don't want to see anything about Morales anymore. I'm done with Morales. I was done with him before he even returned. But yeah. King Ken, spoiler in episode 3. Carl comes back to life and danced to the Chuck and Cheese theme song with his chocolate pudding. Too much of a spoiler, man. Too much of a spoiler. King Ken, sorry. Giuseppe, I can't continue roasting this show. Yeah, I think we've done enough roasting. Let's see how season 6 turns out to be. We might have more roasting to do. Zach Dixon, TWD, which season is the main Walking Dead show? Or in the main, Walking Dead show had the best season finale. Mine is season 7. Season 1's finale, I think, was the CDC, right? If I remember right. Season 2's season finale was The Farm, right? Or was it The Farm? I don't remember season 2's finale. Season 3's finale... I think season 2 was The Farm. Season 3's finale was... What was it? Season 3. Let me just check these. And I'll tell you. But I already know what my favorite is. 5, or not 5. Oh, that's not a finale. I was going to say 501, but that's not a finale. Like the Carol scene. Let me check. Season 1 finale. And usually how I do this is just say ending. And I usually get like a clip which tells me with what happened and I get reminded. Yeah. Let me see. So season 1. Yeah, season 1 ending was the explosion at the CDC. Let me see season 2. I cannot type. Why is it giving me Tales of the Walking Dead right now? Let me just go back. The Walking Dead season 2 episode 16. Oh, there's 13 episodes, right? In season 2 there were 13 episodes. And the ending was called Better Angels. Or was it? No, Beside the Dying Fire. Wait. Yeah, the farm, the The Fire at the Farm. That was the ending of season 2. Ending of season 3 was... Yeah, I think 416 for me. 416 and 516, between those two. Don't want to take any more time looking at these, but 4 and 6 probably. Animated Alex, if Morgan would made him immune, how come Rick's wound didn't make him immune? It doesn't make you immune. Like, immune is not the right word. It makes you or I don't even know how it did it. Like, what happened with Morgan and how he was able to just walk among the dead. But immune is not the right word for it. But to answer your question, the reason why they didn't do it with Rick is just it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. They did it in Fear, cool, but The Walking Dead, they know it doesn't, like, something like that doesn't make sense. Or maybe they just haven't thought of it, but it doesn't make sense to me. King Ken, I could make a better season than Fear Season 5 with a stick and a rock. Giuseppe, we all know Ash was laughing his ass off watching Fear Season 5. My reactions are up for all of those episodes. You can see what I was, like, how I reacted to those. Zach Dixon TWD, yeah, it was The Farm. Yeah, Season 2's ending. Like, the season ending was The Fire at the Farm. Animated Alex, Season 4's finale was the best in my opinion. Yeah, 416 was epic. 416 was really epic. What was 416? What was 416? I think the Joe biting scene was in that episode. And everyone getting captured by Terminus, right? All of that was 416, right? Giuseppe, call it Stick and Rock, Season 1, boom. King Can Season 2 finale was great. Yeah, it was good. It was good, but not as great as the other season finales, I think. King Can, Fear the Walking Dead, Stick and Rock. There you go, you have a title. Animated Alex, it may be the end of The Walking Dead, but not The Walking Dead universe. Absolutely. Zach Dixon TWD Season 4 was great as well. Yeah, it was. Giuseppe, what if Ash paid to watch Season 5 of Fear? Just kidding. I wouldn't do that. Maybe before I saw the season I might have, but not now. Giuseppe, LOL, I love this channel. Thank you very much. Anthony Vickers. Am I saying that right? Yeah, Anthony Vickers. Season 6, Episode 9, Battle for Alexandria. Great episode. Absolutely. My favorite season or mid-season premiere, 609. And very close to being my favorite episode overall of the series. Animated Alex, the only thing fear I have Fear the Walking Dead is how many seasons will there be of it? I don't know what you mean by that, but yeah, how many seasons will Fear get? That's a great question. I think depends on how season 6 goes, honestly. If season 6, by fans' standards, most fans' standards, is a letdown, they may not do a season 8. They might do another season, like season 7, but they may not do a season 8. You know what I mean? And they may market season 7 as the final season. But if season 6 does great and everyone enjoys it, they're gonna do more. Giuseppe, the amount of times Alexandria has been destroyed is crazy. Yeah. It's destroyed once again. They have to rebuild it. It was just overrun this time. It wasn't completely destroyed. Giuseppe, where is Heath at? Somewhere in CRM. Animated Alex, I said immune in quotation marks. Yeah, immune. Yeah. I hate people calling it immune because it's not immunity. Like, immunity means you get bit and you don't turn. That's immunity. Like, you're immune to the virus. I'm blanking out on the name. What's the name? Ellie was immune. She was bit. She did not turn. If she got bit to a point where she was on the verge of death, that's not immunity anymore. You know what I mean? That's just being bit and dying, and maybe kind of like Morgan's situation, being masked from the dead because you're just so close to death. Something like that. Animated Alex, Heath is with the hood now. Yes, he is. Anthony Wickers, Morgan had how do you say that? Gangrene? Yeah, that's what he had. Dead flesh. The walkers seed him as their own. Or sensed him as their own. Yeah, like I heard that, but I don't know how much of that is an actual medical thing. And obviously, we will never know because you can't test it. You can experiment such a thing. It's fake. But yeah. I don't know how it works though, honestly. Maybe I just don't get it, but yeah. He's back to normal now. Yeah. That was one of the things that I hated. I don't want to say hated, but one of the things I didn't like about season 6 episode 1. How quickly that went away. You know, realistically, it would take a little bit of time for him to heal after the bullet is out. So it's like, bullet out, he's fine. You know, that was a little unrealistic. Animated Alex, an episode about dirt would be more interesting than fear. Let's not say that, because season 6 episode 1 was okay, or it was good, you know. But I agree with that comment for some, if not all, of season 4 and 5 episodes. Giuseppe, that was a classic comment. And then he says, I'm done roasting fear. Animated Alex, the only fear I have for fear is how many seasons will be going. I was just kidding. Yeah. The only fear I have about fear is whether fear can continue. Someone said something that was clever. They're like, fear brought the fear back in the last episode. Which I kind of agree with. Some parts of it. Giuseppe, but for real, those fear seasons made the Walking Dead universe look bad. Yes, they did. Absolutely. Giuseppe De Rosa, if we get any more seasons, call it the Milking Dead. That's a title right there. Scott Gimple should use that. Milking Dead, coming to theaters near you in 2021. The battery on my camera is dying, but I don't know how long we've been going. I'll be ending this pretty soon. So maybe a final few questions. If the camera dies, then I'll just end it with audio only, but last few questions. Zach Dixon, TWD, Morgan is not immortal either. No, he's not. Animated Alex, what do the writers on Fear smoke to get these ideas? Something. They smoke something. I don't know what it is, but they smoke something. King Ken, I just realized even if you are immune, you can still die by the walkers if they eat you. Yeah, absolutely. Animated Alex, we all know Talking Dead is the best spin-off. Yeah, it is. It absolutely is. It's the first spin-off, if you think about it. Giuseppe, Fear, who are fearing this on this show? Who are we fearing on this show? Yeah. At this point, we're just fearing how bad the writers can really get. Animated Alex, the Morgan and Bounty Hunter fight was better than Negan and Beta fight. Sorry, the truth just comes out sometimes. Yeah, that's true. And the Negan and Rick fight at the end of 8/16. The Morgan Bounty Hunter fight is better than that too. Zach Dixon TWD with the final comment or question. If you're immortal, you live forever. Yeah, they're not immortal for sure. Like if The Walking Dead brings immorality into the show, is that a word? Being immortal. You know what I mean? I would quit watching, honestly. Giuseppe, Fear Season 4 can't get any worse than Season 5. Fear Season 4, it can't get any worse than this. Fear Season 5, hold my beer. Yeah, absolutely. Alright, last 3 questions. I'll answer 3 more questions and then I'll end it. Anthony Wickers, anyone a fan of The Walking Dead game Clementine? Maybe a comeback in the making. I played like the first 3 seasons, was it? I played up to the point where they found that big community, and a few episodes after that, but I honestly got tired of it. Like the storyline, it didn't drag me in anymore after that. Giuseppe, I was having so much fun. Yeah, we'll go for 3 more questions. And the reason I'm ending it is because I want to watch, if it's on, if I can find it, the episode on World Beyond, before more of it gets spoiled for me. So 3 more questions. Or let's just do 2 minutes of rapid fire Q&A. And if my camera dies, then you're going to have to deal with it. Giuseppe, I have another similar site. So yeah, I'll be watching it from one of those. It's not my fault. If AMC Premiere was in Canada, I would get that in a heartbeat. But it's not. And being a content creator, you kind of can't avoid spoilers too often. So if I can get my hands on it and watch it early, I jump on that because it's going to get spoiled for me sooner or later. Unless I cut off social media every time before I watch the episode, which is unrealistic. Because that means no discussions in that period of time. Giuseppe, was World Beyond episode 2 good? Haven't seen it yet. It was very slow. Compared to the first episode, I would say if the first episode was like a 6 or a 7, this was maybe a 4 or a 5. Animated Alex, your comment got blocked, and I know now why it was. Giuseppe, what site do you use? What was it called? Let me check. XYDRAX .is. That's the one I use. Anthony Wicker's Beyond is a slow burner, only 2 seasons planned. Yeah. I hope it gets better. The first episode was okay, but the second episode I didn't really enjoy that much. Giuseppe, what if the character of Harry Potter played as Carl? I think he would make it badass Carl, to be honest. Animated Alex, then a lot of spells will be casted on the walkers. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Giuseppe AMC has to pay me to watch Fear. Yeah, season 4 and 5, that's true. I agree with that. Alright, that's the end of the stream. I hope you enjoyed this. For anyone watching, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash the like button. Also, if you're not a subscriber, make sure to subscribe to join our community and press the bell that's underneath this video to get a notification when I upload. But that's pretty much it. Hope everyone enjoyed this. I'll catch you on the next one.